ICRI team organizers, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let me thank the ICRI Secretariat for organizing this very important side event and inviting the Maldives to say a few words at this event. Human communities have lived sustainably on coral reefs in harmony with nature for millennia. Coral reefs provided a living, livelihood, comfort and security for coral reef communities. Coral reef dependent nations are intricately intertwined with reefs for their very own survival, protection and income. Reefs of the Maldives, for example, comprise less than 1% of the total ocean area of the Maldives, yet 90% of our income is directly linked to coral reefs. With the advent of tourism, mass tourism in the 70s, the natural beauty of coral reefs became the center of attention and attraction. Income and livelihoods improved from coral reef products and resources which did not have any significant intrinsic value then. 80s and 90s brought about some very much needed management initiatives, such as the International Coral Reef Initiative, for example, to coral reefs, mainly in response to global warming and other localized impacts. We've developed local instruments, sometimes in the form of environmental impact assessments, to address development's impacts on coral reefs. But concerns are growing about the lack of meaningful, lasting and sustained management initiatives for coral reefs. We have tried and adopted integrated management models, such as the marine protected areas, the locally managed marine areas, integrated reef resources management programs, and other mechanisms with limited success. It is argued that meaningful conservation and management of coral reefs can be best achieved through localized studies and for individual reefs in light of their physical, biological, and ecological characteristics, and human interactions as well. The connectivity of habitats within and amongst reefs is of paramount importance in the conservation and planning for coral reef management. In the Maldives, we have now protected 13% of our coral reef area, and we continue to do more. The conservation potential of reefs can only be understood by the demonstration of the economic, social, environmental benefits to communities in a meaningful way. Effective, globalized local contributions to coral reef protection is urgently needed. We need to assist nations to make decisions based on reef types, their importance in terms of their biological and ecological integrity to achieve conservation goals. We would fail ourselves if ecosystems such as coral reefs, which also encompass many critical habitats such as seagrass beds, mangroves, and beach environments that serve many components of oceanic biodiversity are lost as stipulated in the current global biodiversity assessments. I urge all stakeholders to pay attention and emphasize that vulnerable ecosystems be prioritized for conservation with the development of relevant and informative indicators that enable us to better monitor them. I hope we can agree and build on the global indicators recommended by the ICRI at this side event. To conserve and sustainably use coral reefs and their biodiversity, we need globally validated and endorsed monitoring systems that make available relevant data analysis and information to all nations equally. I thank you and I do hope your discussions today lead to successful outcomes. Thank you very much.